we are going to talk about compensation and benefit. What is compensation and benefit? So the meaning to compensation and benefit are compensation or salary and other monetary or non-monetary benefit passed on by a firm to its employees. Compensation should be managed strategically to ensure that costs are kept down while employees' motivation and performance increase. Basically, compensation and benefit helps give benefit to employees based on their performance and action and bring the best out of the employees at the workplace. Compensation and benefit is one of important aspect of HRM as it will help to keep the workforce motivated.
There is two important of compensation and benefit. The first one is increased employee motivation. Improving employee morale and satisfaction is critical. Respect inspire high level. Employees are more tired to work hard. A sense of incentive motivate employee to reach higher goals. Bonus and commission are used to achieve success. Second is boost employee loyalty. Employees that are highly paid enjoy their job and stay longer. Highly paid employees tend to stay put. Loyalty save time and money. Unskilled team lose personnel. They want to join and succeed.
Medical compensation and benefit. So, medical benefits are essential part of total compensation package. This is because they provide a safety net for employees if something happened to them or their families. So, when an employment injury scheme kicks in, the benefit in kind or in cash that workers suffering from occupational injury and disease can receive are, there's three types of it. So the first one is temporarily incapacity cash benefit. So most employment injury social security system pay cash to benefit to injured worker until they later return to work or have reached maximum medical recovery. Temporary incapacity also include periods of absence from work because of rehabilitation programs aimed to minimizing the permanent loss of earning capacity. So the second one is permanent incapacity and survivorship benefit. Permanent incapacity benefit are paid after the medical condition or injured person has stabilized and the worker has gone through a vocational rehabilitation program, wherever these are available. Permanent incapacity can either be total or partial. This worker, when a worker died due to work-related accident or disease, benefit are paid to the survivor. So the survivor, spouse or children are always considered. The third is medical expense and rehabilitation benefit. This benefit can provide under the worker compensation legislation or under general programs not limited to work injury or disease. The injured worker is generally entitled to receive a medical attention necessary for full recovery. The rehabilitation benefit includes the expense incurred for the service they are need to return to work for to their normal day-to-day living. So there's two things that most commonly mix it, which is disabled insurance, the same as worker compensation. The answer is they are not the same. So worker compensation is government regulated and provide benefit for work-related injuries and illness. Meanwhile, disabled insurance is voluntary. So it helps replace your employee's lost income if they become disabled from the injury or illness outside of the work. So for example, disabled insurance can help cover an injury related to a car accident.
So next is insurance. Insurance covers medical expenses that arise due to the illness, injury, or even death that can get on the job. Companies that offer insurance as part of their employees' benefit package can attract more qualified applicants than the company who does not provide insurance. So basically, companies are compulsory to provide insurance for their workers, as not every job in the world is safe and it can be dangerous. Employees or workers can do their job well that can lead to increases in productivity and satisfaction because they know if anything happens to them, the company will help to cover it. So, the example of company that provided insurance for their workers are Apple, Google, Microsoft and GoDaddy. So, at Google, whether you are contractor, full-time or part-time employee, you will have access to complete healthcare. At Google, it offers its employees medical insurance. They also have the option to customize either medical insurance for themselves, for their spouses, or any dependent that they have. So with Google Health Insurance, basic vision and dental care are already included. This means that there is no need for the employees to acquire additional coverage outside of what the company pay for. Google also gives an annual $1,000 deductible to cover hospitalization for any reason.
The next compensation and benefits is the accommodation. Employers nowadays are willing to go to the additional mile to hire the best employees, whether they are from another city or even nation. It is not commonplace for an employer to offer a variety of incentives to recruit top talent and urge them to migrate to a different city or country. Free housing for the employees and their family might be one of the such inducement. Because of the scarcity of affordable housing and to attract top talent, many firms provide a free or low-cost housing to their employees. This is especially true because in the case of enterprise located in remote locations where a worker is unlikely to relocate unless adequate housing is provided. The company may also supply the facility at the location where the employees are housed. The location of the house provided by the company usually is not far located from the workplace. Due to that, the employee will not be facing difficulties to come to the work as it is closer from their house. For that, there will be less time waste as the employees do not have to take a longer time to come to work. It's a benefit for both company and employers, as for the company, the workers' efficiency and effectiveness will be increased. The employees will also not be burdened to travel far away just to come to work. For the foreign workers, the accommodation benefits provided by their employers can be considered as a blessing and fortune for them. This matter of fact because they do not have to spend money or facing difficulties to look for a place in the foreign place. They will feel more secure and safer as their place was provided by their employers.
Next is Achievement Award. This is vital for people who want to be respected at work. Many businesses recognize and reward employee effort. Choose from thank you note, cash or gift card. They help choose award and thank teammate in workplace meeting. It will help if you praise your staff frequently. Through praise, extrinsic reward aim to boost employee morale. Intuitive and extrinsic performance balance motivation. Financial incentive work by improving employee finance. Bonus and raise are included. For the employee, a non-monetary reward has no financial value. Instead, it focuses on employee appreciation. Gym, membership, parking and gift card are some non-monetary reward. Non-monetary reward are more feasible for employee to offer than monetary reward. Employer keep their perks more often, but money only provide temporary. Employee enjoy membership-based benefit. Reward include a Christmas bonus, a company retreat or new office furniture. When creating decision making, process and approval level, ensure that program management power and responsibility are distributed throughout the organization. The employer responsibility is to explain expectation and provide example of good work practice to employee. If everyone knows the goals, everyone is more productive. Organization should provide a variety of reward to fulfill the needs of all employees. For example, Zappos.com, part of their strategic employee appreciation program is low cost regular present. They devised a novel technique to express their gratitude to the staff. It's difficult to find shaded parking in Las Vegas. Every week, an employee can choose a reward parking place. Second is Apple. Has always been a fantastic employee. Apple granted their staff a holiday week off. Apple granted staff 3 paid days of Thanksgiving instead of 1. Retail workers who work over the Christmas season when demand was high will receive a similar benefit in the future.
Perks and bonus. There are a variety of reasons why one employment offer may be preferred over another. A person's decision to take employment may be influenced by factors such as transit duration and opportunity to growth. Many individuals mistakenly believe that these unforeseen possibilities as perks, but long before they were not. A perks typically consists of something that could help the employment perform the job better. For example, a corporate discount refers to a discount offered to the employees on the original price of good or service by the employers. Another simple and easy perk to provide is food. So, recent Harvard study review show that employees typically consume one or several meals plus snack during working hour. This means that food option available in the working is matter a whole lot to the quality of average office worker diet, by extension, overall health. Summer Friday, gym membership, standing desks, and off-site team building event are examples of more typical work perks, which includes a corporate car, which the employee use as their personal vehicle in case they are having trouble to go to the work, discounted travel price, and exclusive access to luxury hotel suites. Most companies agree that people are their most valuable asset. That's why they are failed to realize that for today workers, salary is more of three hole than the scoreboard. In fact, these are many more effective ways to keep your talented and happy worker in the place, such as having a nice bird at the working space.
Next, we are going to talk about pay raise. In Human Resource Management or HRM, a pay raise would be a common issue talk among workers. I mean, who would want a pay raise, right? This is because a pay raise generally means an increase in the amount of hourly pay or salary which an employee receives for their performance in work. HR is responsible in making sure there is enough resources, budgets, and they also have to make sure of the market price before deciding to increase an employee's pay. In addition to that, human resource must also make certain of the evaluations of employee are objective and fair. So, how can human resource do their function regarding pay raise to positively affect their employees? So firstly, a pay raise is considered to be important in human resource function regarding benefits and compensation. Therefore, what human resource can do to increase employees' engagement investment is to keep the raises consistent. Doing this makes the human resource management transparent with their work and not labeled as biased. Keeping raises consistent here means that HR should have consistent period time for an employee to get their pay raise. For example, pay raise for a worker is to be obtained once in 2 years. Of course, it is important for HR to discuss this during employees' performance review. Consequently, a frequent pay raise will leave an impact of increasing employee satisfaction. This is later proven in increasing employees' productivities. This is because the employee is motivated to do their work well to receive a pay raise. Here, we can take Amazon as an instance for this. As mentioned in Forbes magazine, Amazon raises its minimum wage to $18 hourly for all employees recently in 2021. Research at Harvard Business School concluded that the efficiency pay raise is an important motivating workforce as workers has more to lose if they slack off. This also leads in reducing turnover among employees. When employees are very much satisfied with their wages and salary, plus the constant pay raise they would get, they would rather remain at the same company and continue to work competently rather than changing to another firm and be uncertain of their income.
Next, we move forward to the impact of compensation to the employees. The most essential factor for an organization is to reward the employees based on their performance. It is a common process that could enhance the work-employee relationship by giving the employee the rewards that they deserve. And some of the most common methods of employee compensation that has an effect towards employees' performance is the individual incentive plans. Firstly, bonus is an incentive payment that is supplemental to the base wage. It is commonly given at the end of the year and does not become part of the base pay. Bonus can be a powerful tool to increase future performance. For instance, employee whose overall performance rating is outstanding, they may receive the largest bonus from their company. For that, employees are indicated to aim for excellent performance during the review period, which implies that if the organization performs annual performance appraisals, their performance must be continuously high throughout a 12-month period. Employee performance is boosted by this sort of incentive because they are aware that their efforts and hard work will be recognized at the end of the year. For example, I can say, in 2020, Samsung Electronics provided a high performance bonus for their employee based on their workers' target achievement incentives, the TAI, whereas their employee received 75% of their monthly wage as incentive payment. The second component that gives impact towards employees, which is the merit pay. Merit pay is the type of compensation a company uses to reward the higher performing employee with ongoing additional pay. Merit pay is sometimes called incentive pay or pay for performance, and it involves giving employees base pay increase based on their performance, such as pay raise or compensation increase. The advantage of merit pay to employees are increasing productivity and efficiency, whereas employees know they are financially rewarded for quality work, they are more likely to self-motivate. The other effect of merit pay is generating healthy competition, whereas in a positive corporate culture, it can inspire the employee to compete to produce the best results for the company.
Lastly, as the conclusion, with the change in business focus, the approach to compensation and benefits must also change. Traditional compensation and giving benefits methods may hold a company back from adequately rewarding its best workers. As the result, many companies are faced with unmotivated employees whose poor attitude can greatly affect the growth of the company. Therefore, compensation and benefits program as well as policy must be communicated clearly and thoroughly to employees. By doing this, workers are aware of what they can obtain when working, thus boost their motivation to do their work rather efficiently and effectively. In long run, not only employees but the company would also be benefited from this, as the company would be able to grow and stay rooted in the business for a long time. That is all from us. Thank you and have a nice day.